Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to review the DJI Wireless Microphone. Roll the intro. The DJI Wireless Microphone is a wireless audio solution that DJI came up with a few years ago, and I thought I needed to improve the quality of my sound, so was the best option for it. And I just found that the DJI Wireless Microphone had, I think, one of the best reviews out there, so we'll see if it is actually good for a budget. So here I'm now on my rooftop trying to test out the wind cancelling capability of the wireless microphone and how it sounds. And I'm using this dead cat on myself. And I've been on this rooftop for various different shoots, and I've tried using the onboard microphone on this camera and also the Canon M200, and they're fine, but they don't give me a lot of flexibility. And another thing is I've been using a JBL lavalier microphone and I like it, but it captures way too much. Now, one problem with wired microphones is that there's a question about range. Obviously, you'll get a lot of range for the cable itself, but you're limited by the cable itself. It really depends on the length of the cable and how far you can go away from the cable without the cable actually showing up on your particular video. Another problem that you may face with maybe a microphone like a shotgun microphone is that they have a range up to which they can capture audio clearly. So if I'm sitting here or if I'm sitting right here, the audio levels will be different. Now that is solved by a wireless microphone like the DJI Wireless. There's a lot of construction happening out here, and we'll see how it sounds as I go down and try to edit this audio. Another thing is that on this microphone, especially this DJI, you have the option of onboard recording. So there have been a lot of times where I have spoken into a video only to realize during the editing is that I did not actually capture any audio on it. And because of that, I've had to cut out a lot of scenes and make the video like a little less of what I wanted it to be. Now with a solution like this, you are able to actually combat a problem that you see on shotgun microphones. Is if the shotgun's microphone's range is here, if I go away, you won't be able to hear me clearly. Or I do something better, I turn around, you won't be able to hear me as clearly. But with a wireless microphone, I can stand here, whether I'm standing here or I'm standing here, or right here. It really gives off a good audio quality and really good clarity for wherever you're standing. So now another thing is this transmitter, it works for 15 hours, the battery life is for 15 hours, which is a pretty good solution. However, if you have the charging case that comes with the double transmitter version, then it becomes much more convenient because you don't have to plug in a USB cable and keep on charging it and charging it and charging it. So again, you have to decide what kind of a solution you want. But would I recommend this particular microphone? Definitely. And yeah, fun times. Now let's talk about the price. Now there's a single transmitter and a single receiver version, and there's also a double transmitter and a single receiver version. Obviously, the second one is more expensive than the other. But which one is better for you? Now, I got the single transmitter and the single receiver version, which cost me around like 23K, and it's good enough for me. I'm a solo content creator, so I just need one transmitter, which if I want someone else to speak on, I'll just hand it to them. However, if you have a group where you want multiple solutions for multiple people at the same time, I would suggest that you get the double transmitter and the single receiver version and maybe add more solutions to it. The benefit of that option is that it comes with a charging case where you don't have to think about, oh, I have to plug in this USB cable here, there, blah, 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 blah. So you just put it into a case and it charges by itself. But that's not what I was looking for. I just needed one microphone for myself, and that's about it. Now, this is generally what my setup looks like. I'm shooting on the Fujifilm X-T200 and this KNF ND filter with an XC 15 to 45 mm lens and this DJI transmitter and receiver. So yeah, looks like a very, very clean setup for any kind of vlogs, any kind of content creation, and yeah, a really, really good setup. Another cool thing that I really like about the transmitter is that it does come with a clip which you can attach to your clothes, but it also comes with a magnetic plate that you can attach to a piece of clothing, and you want to keep this microphone hidden in itself. So that is a really convenient solution if you want to hide your microphones in your videos. But should you invest in a wireless microphone? Really depends on your use case. Because if you're going to shoot an ad and there are no speaking roles in that ad, you don't need a wireless microphone. However, if you want your actors to say something in your ad or in your mockumentary or in your documentary, whatever you're creating, should you buy a microphone like this? Again, depends. Because in that particular ad or anything, you don't want the microphone to be showing up on screen, right? So it would be better for you to invest on a boom microphone rather than a wireless microphone like this. However, if you're going to make content like vlogs or anywhere where it's not a product that needs to be commercialized, where you're making this content where it's you and you're the person who's speaking and it's a personal project as of such, I think I would really, really go for this microphone, because in my opinion, it's a one and done for content creators, and you don't need to think much about what to do with it. Now, as the year ends, is this a microphone that I would recommend to anyone? Definitely. So if you are a content creator who just wants a one and done microphone, it is a very, very strong contender. There are other microphones such as the Rode Wireless Go 2s. I haven't tested them out yet, but I've heard really good reviews from a few friends that I know who use them. And I've also heard really good reviews for this particular microphone. So you can't go wrong with either, but I personally chose to get this one. However, if you want to do something more cinematic or a big budget production, maybe keeping these as a backup or maybe for like behind the scenes action, definitely great for them, but for a very, very professional setting, maybe not so. However, here I'm talking about whether it's worth it for budget filmmakers or budget content creators. We don't have a lot of money to spend on expensive equipment, right? So I would definitely say that this is a product which is out there. It's a product which will get you the job done. And this is a product which will be useful in almost every situation. So big thumbs up for the DJI wireless microphone. Now, if you like that video, please make sure that you like and subscribe. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers soon, and I would really, really appreciate the support. Please stay tuned for more music, gear, and vlog content, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.